bucks. What's a giant? Oh my word. The guy on the other property just shot him with a crossbow. I'm pretty positive he just jumped up right over here. That's what I'm talking about, yeah. Good afternoon. Today is I never know what the date is, the 30th of September. So we're a couple weeks into the season. I haven't been able to hunt all that much, just been busy with all kinds of stuff. I was hoping to get some hunts in this past weekend, but we had a pretty good hurricane blow through. So that scratched that off the calendar, but I'm back out here in a spot that I hunted last week, I think last Tuesday. It's a really good spot. I got a couple decent bucks on camera. Nothing too crazy though, but it's also one of those spots that you never know what might show up. Just pulled out the phone to film because the camera and microphone and stuff is in my bag. I'm gonna try to do this fairly quick, but I walked around the swamp and everything. Found a couple decent spots, but just not much deer sign. I just don't think deer are in here like they used to be honest. There's been a lot of land cleared over here though, and I think that kind of pushed them out. But it's still a spot that you never know what might show up. There's a ton of deer around in the area, and there's a lot of land to work with, at least around this piece of property, and it's a decent sized property. So I found this tree right here. Looks pretty good. I'll have to pull off a few branches, but it's nice and hid. I'm gonna hang my set up there, and then gonna put out some doe pea that I just bought earlier today right over here. See how that does. We are pretty close to the property line, but as long as they're on this side, we're good. So anyways, I'm gonna get to work. I set her about 3:30 or so, and then got out of here, chilled for a little bit, came back. Just got settled a few minutes ago, and I think it's a pretty sweet setup. We're probably about 17 or so feet off the ground, so not too bad. I wanted to get a little bit higher, but that's as high as I can go with these sticks. So anyways, regardless of whether I see a deer or not, I think it's going to be a great sit because it feels great. It's beautiful. I'm in my saddle for the first time, which is pretty cool. Get to do a little bit of swinging action. But anyways, we're going to sit it out and see if anything comes. I didn't for sure see a buck, but I definitely saw one doe, and it was being chased by another deer. I'm guessing it was a buck, but I never saw antlers. Gonna sit tight, see if they come back around. There's two does out there. There's another deer coming. Oh my goodness, I think that was a buck. just gotta hang tight and see if they show up. Alright, so just got back in the car on the way back to the house. Nothing ended up coming in range after that spike. Didn't see anything else after that. Got dark pretty quick too. Didn't have much daylight left after he came through, but it was an incredible hunt to say the least. I mean, to see the deer chasing like that too, I mean, it just started out, I was sitting there texting Cameron and kind of glanced up and saw some movement way off and saw the does running, and then I thought I saw a buck running after him, and I was like, oh man, got out the camera and everything, got it going, and sure enough, got quite a show. My neck is literally sore from looking that one direction all evening. It's crazy. We don't get stuff like that often down here. In the south, hunting mostly it's swamps or it's like pine rows, and we don't really have too much visibility. There's not many fields or other open areas that we can really see deer in, so we don't get to see stuff like that often at all. That's the most deer action I've ever seen on a hunt, and it was pretty sweet. Well, we are back here at the same spot that I was last night. Saw a few good bucks and a couple does back in here, about to go in and climb. Getting in a little bit later than I would have liked, but not too bad, still on time. We got someone else pulling up right here. Oh, Cameron's joining us tonight. He's gonna go climb on the other side of the swamp where I'm at. What's up? Oh, killer number 2 over there.
What do you say?
I said, old killer number 2 over there.
Killer number 1, 2. Come on, Junior. Don't get ahead of yourself.
Anyways, he's gonna climb on the other side of the swamp. I'm gonna be in my saddle where I was last night. Hopefully one of us will kill a deer. We'll have to see. We don't have any corn out or anything. The spot's not fed, so.
Okay, probably will. I'm going to somewhere you cannot see. I killed a good 8-point there one time just because he happened to walk under me. Sometimes they work it, sometimes they don't.
So we'll see. He might end up with one, I might. But it'd be pretty cool if we both killed one. Getting ready, about to walk in and see you in the stand. Or if the guy on the other property just shot him with a crossbow. I think it was the guy. Well, I just looked back at the footage, and that deer just got shot with a crossbow. It's a good ways off, but I can see the other guy's boxed in. That's crazy. I don't know if he was in here before I got in, or if we got in it before him, I'm not sure, but man, that's wild. I was grunting at him, trying to get him to come to me, grunting a couple times, and he looked my direction but didn't do anything. Wow. I just watched him get out of the stand and walk out there. He just got back in. He used to be getting hunting with a crossbow. He just hunted rifle season. I didn't know he was hunting with a crossbow now. So he probably saw those deer on camera yesterday. He's probably got a trail camera out there. He probably saw them on camera yesterday, Jason. Came out here this evening and killed that one. Happy for him. That messes me up.
He get out and check for blood and all?
Yeah, I wonder if he missed.
They got in the truck and left.
Yeah.
They weren't celebrating walking out.
Not at all, and they were quiet.
I think he missed.
I think so. We'll have to look back at the footage. I got it all on film. But that deer took off. I mean, it was a whop, though.
I know, but he told me it sounded like it hit deer. He told me, yeah, we don't hunt it until gun season. You're good. Y'all can keep hunting right there. That was when I was hunting up here on the fence.
Yeah, you were even closer. I mean, I can see his stand, but it's a good ways away.
I don't have his number anymore.
Man.
I wonder if he didn't hit him back or something, you know, and they're giving him time.
Maybe so. Alright, update. His wife shot the deer with the crossbow. Thinks it hit high. Thinks it's probably no man's land, but Cam and I are heading over there right now to help him blood trail. We're just going to meet him at the fence right there on the property line. Camden reached out to him on Facebook, told him situation, just wondering if he shot the deer. And he called Camden and they talked for a minute. So anyways, that's what's going on. We're riding out there and we're really just curious, trying to help him out. Really nice guy. We're just curious to see if he can find the deer, and if so, get a good look at him and everything. Just kind of cool. Anyways, heading there now.
Him, ain't it?
That's him.
Did y'all hear that?
No, I think that's him. I'm pretty positive he just jumped up right over here. We were standing there and heard something real quick. It was super loud. It had to have been a deer, I would think. But I think he jumped.
He's got the hair in him.
Yeah.
I'm almost 100% certain.
I think it was probably shoulder.
I think it was too.
Seriously? Yes.
Dang good 6 point.
That's what I'm talking about, yeah.
Hold on. There's no blood in there. I was following broken twigs and what looked like deer tracks.
That was him that we heard earlier then.
Yeah. Where'd she hit it at? Back. Yep. Come out, guts. Probably lost the air in there.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
It's our first buck.
Yeah.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 point. He's a good deer. For a first one, yes sir.
Can we get a picture of him, honey?
Couldn't have done it without y'all.
No, literally, we'd still be looking here and there.
Well, back in the car is 10:06, heading back to the house, and as you guys saw, we found the deer. I was trying to be a little bit discreet about my filming and not like actually filming them. I mean, they knew I was filming, but at the same time, like I want to respect their privacy and everything. But did get some shots of the deer. Cameron ended up just walking up on it. It was laying there right where we heard it. I was sitting there talking to the guy. His name is Trevor. We heard something kind of crashing in some pine saplings in front of us, and I was like, that's him. And he thought so too, but he didn't really know what to do.
So we just kind of eased in there. Eventually, like, we gave it a little bit looking around the area, but I was like, I think that was him. We need to go check that. Anyways, went that way. Cameron and I kind of split up going in there, and Cameron came across him, piled up right there. She did hit him back. It was kind of like guts. Wasn't a great shot, but it got the job done. First time ever shooting a crossbow too. She's never even practiced with one, so glad she at least made a fatal shot on him. Not meaning this in any kind of way towards the lady at all, but that is definitely why you practice before you go hunt, because you don't want that sort of thing to happen. They watched the deer stand about 30 yards away from the stand for a couple minutes, just standing there after they shot him. And I'm very much all about wanting to make the most ethical shot possible. So hate that for the deer, but glad he died at least fairly quickly, and glad that we got to recover him and everything. So anyways, that was kind of a crazy series of events over the last 2 days, but it ended well. Super glad. It was their first buck ever, and they're really nice people, so super glad, happy for them and everything. I'm still gonna hunt that spot. He said he's done there for the season because he just killed a good buck a few weeks back, and she got hers, so he's like, we're done. Anyways, guys, that was quite a crazy episode. Definitely deer hunting at its finest though. Had a great time over the past couple days, and really thankful for the experiences that I've gotten to have. But that's gonna wrap it up for this one. Thank you all for watching. Stay tuned for more deer content, and we'll catch you guys in the next one.